From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando on his horse. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Hit hard to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the ouch. That one hit him. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Melky Cabrera batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mike Moustakas becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Paulo Orlando is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. Digging in, number 30. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number 30.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Davidson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Davidson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit to short. Escobar has it. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Little dribbler back at him. And a rather easy first out. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Abreu. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And there's ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Line hard into left, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. Striding into the box, number 32. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 10, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Right side hit hard, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
He's safe.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Skied into very shallow right. Orlando's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nope,
and that misses low and away, ball 1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Billy Burns. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box, Alan Henson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely. So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giovanni Soto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Striding in once again, number 32, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then in now, Lorenzo Cain. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Davidson is there for it. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cain is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. To short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Eric
a little bouncer.
Hosmer.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Abreu has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He got him. Digging in once again, number 30. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 30.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Orlando. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, number 32. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Down the first baseline. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cabrera. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Softly hit to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
15,
With Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Way out in front.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Burns is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lorenzo
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. For Melky, he picks up double number 2 on the year.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Mike Moustakas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run.
Right fielder number 16,
Paulo Orlando stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 3-1. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yoan Moncada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman number 79.
Ready for another shot.
Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
Left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready
number
for another
30.
shot. Number 30. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Third baseman
Striding in once again. Matt
Davidson.
He's 0
Your
for 2.
attention, please.
Trevor Cahill
Now pitching for
is
the
out from the
Royals.
bullpen now as
Number
he'll make his
34.
first appearance here on the season.
Cahill.
So stepping in, Alan
batting.
Henson looking to
Left
make it
fielder,
3 straight
Alan
2-out hits here.
Henson.
He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 2 down, runners at first and second. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar into shallow center. He makes the catch.
Ladies and
What a
gentlemen.
play. Standing in, Salvador Perez. He'll
Leading
try
off
and
for
get
the
something
Royals.
started in the home half of the
Catcher.
7th. Zach
Salvador
Putnam gets the call from the
Perez.
pen to take over
Your
on the
attention,
mound and
please.
start the home
Now
7th.
pitching for Chicago.
Sends that one out of play
Number
for strike
57.
1.
Zach
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The
Here's
shortstop,
Alcides
number 2.
Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides
No hits in
Escobar.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. In now, Billy Burns. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Brandon Moss will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted the other way out to left center. Henson is after it, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. With Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Melky Cabrera. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another foul ball. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the